Hey guys, Paul here, and today I thought I would talk to you about how to be a good convention roommate, aka don't be an asshole. These are pretty simple things that seem to go above a lot of people's head, especially in the convention community. Maybe it's because everyone is so young, maybe it's because people are not mature, I don't know why. Hopefully these tips will help you go to a convention and be a great roommate that somebody will want to room with again. Okay, first and foremost, let's talk about money. Hotel rooms cost money. So I take it that you are probably 13 and you don't have money, so you have to room with a bunch of people. This is technically not any tips for the person that's in charge of the room, because they can make up their own rules and do whatever they want. Me personally, I like to get my own room now. I don't really like rooming with a lot of people anymore. Back in the day, it was fun, it was cool, but now I like a little more peace and, organization and structure and quiet. So, money, right? You want to communicate with the person in charge how much it's gonna be and when they want it. Some people want the money like a week in advance, and some people want the money like right when you get to the convention. Don't be the kind of person that never talks about it and just expects them to tell you. Be proactive about it and ask them about the money. Don't go to the con and end up in the hotel room and give the person money on Sunday or never talk about it. Communicate. Communication is going to be a big thing here to be a good, successful convention roommate. So always communicate with the person in charge and the people around you. It'll make life easier and it'll make the convention more fun. Before you get to your hotel room, you want to communicate again what you should bring. You don't want to end up going to the hotel room and snacking on other people's food and drinking other people's drink. Sure, they might say, hey, I don't care, you could take whatever you want, but still, that's just still kind of rude, and you're still being an asshole that nobody really likes. Figure out what you should bring, what drinks you should bring, what food, if you gotta bring napkins. The more you bring to the convention for food, the better off you are and the more money you'll save, because, hotel food is very, very expensive and you don't want to go that route unless you're rich. Then by all means, eat out every day. After all that money and food is taken care of, you'll end up in the hotel room, right? Don't just go in there, claim a spot, and just be like, hey, this is me, this is where I'm staying, and whatever. Ask the person, hey, where can I put my things? Hey, is that spot over there? Okay, can I set up there? Or do I get a bed? Sure, you may have all split the money evenly, but the person that gets screwed over if shit hits the fan is the person with the credit card on file. That's why you want to communicate. A big thing in conventions that you almost can't avoid is having a messy room. If you can avoid it, please try to be clean. Most conventions, though, because of the sheer chaos that's going on, the hotel room will get messy at times. Do your best to keep your side clean. Do your best to pick up after yourself, to not leave food out, not leave beer out, Dr. Pepper out, and just, keep it clean. Keep it as clean as you can. This is not your room. This is a room where you're staying with a bunch of other people, so do your best. Do your part. Even if somebody else is not being clean, that's not an excuse for you to not be clean, okay? This is like a bad mentality, and it's not going to work out for you. Why do you need somebody else to be clean to be clean? It doesn't make sense. Be clean because you got to be clean. Simple, right? For cosplayers out there, which is most of you, if you're going to, and you will, be working on your cosplay in the hotel room, don't take up the whole hotel room with your shit, right? Designate a little area, work on it, and clean up after yourself. Don't leave fabric everywhere, or strings, or thread. When you're done, pick it up and throw it in the garbage, or put it away, or do that. It's pretty basic. Also, pins. God, please. get a pin cushion and watch where you're putting your pins, because pins setting up on the floor and people end up with pins in their feet, and it sucks. It sucks so much. It's worse than stepping on Legos, trust me. Because I've had a pin go into my knee, and it hit the bone. I had to pull it out, and into my foot before, and it's not good. It's not fun. So don't be that kind of cosplayer that just is super messy and throws shit everywhere and just has everybody, you know, going to the hospital because they have a pin stuck in their feet. Also, the hot glue gun, right? You gotta have a hot glue gun if you're a cosplayer. Put something under it, like a paper plate. Put it on the paper plate. I've seen this a lot of times before at cons where people just have the hot glue gun and they just set it on like a table that's in the room that's hotel property that can get damaged because of hot glue. You don't want to burn anything, and you don't want to leave that hot glue gun on too. You don't want that problem. You don't want to start fire. Fire is not good for you. And for some reason, because they didn't finish on time, which most cosplayers never do, they want to dye something, you know, in the bathtub. I've seen this before, and this has happened. If you're going to dye something, don't. It will stain things, it will be bad, and you will get charged in the hotel room. Get that stuff done beforehand. Also, you might be tempted to spray paint something. And I've been unfortunate enough to have this happen to me, where it was actually my fault with a red spray paint and a carpet floor. I won't go into the details on that. Let me just say it was a bitch to get out, and luckily the hotel didn't notice. Hey! If you're staying in the hotel with someone else, then hang out with them. Don't use the hotel room as a storage unit. You know, I've seen this before where people just throw their shit in the room and you never see them ever again. And it's like, okay, you know, sure, you got their money, but way to be a good friend, right? If you want to be even a better roommate, you could help your fellow con-goers with, you know, bringing things up to the room, taking things to the car. And trust me, if you do that, they'll help you too. You know, we all gotta stick together, and if you're rooming with a bunch of people, you all want to help each other out. Be a big happy family, and you'll have a great, you know, experience. Or if you want to be selfish and, you know, an ass, then have fun. You won't be rooming with other people next time because they won't want to room with you. Hopefully these tips were helpful for you, and hopefully in the next convention you could have a whole lot of fun. Just remember, if you want to avoid everything I just said, get your own room. Just that simple. See you guys later.